Yo, yo, yo. Anybody here, please type in the chat. Um, yeah, YouTube saves the video, but I won't start until like four or five people are present. So, see, we got one. Let me know. There we go. We got a second person in the stream. Just throw something in the chat, guys, so I know that you guys are actually here. Like I said, two more people and we can get started. This should be a fairly quick stream. 58 total names on the wheel. We got like 12 or 13-second spins, so we'll get through it pretty quick. There we go, Mr. Radman. I see that you're here, and I think Cloyd just mentioned that he was there too. So I'll give it like 2 more minutes, and then we'll just get started. I mean, worst case, the videos save on YouTube, so anybody want to watch it after, they will have access. I sent the final list in the group chat. So yeah, 2 more minutes. We can actually flip. Look at that right there. For anybody who doesn't know, I am a Mets fan, and look at the ad. Last minute deals, Mets tickets. It's probably because everybody's selling their tickets because they don't want to go to the game because they keep losing. So that makes a lot of sense. Um, okay, Radman, I think your chat, I think it reset on me. I don't see it. Hopefully you're still here. Worst case, Cloyd, you're here. All right, for anybody watching, here we have the wheel. There's 58 names. I sent the list in the group chat. We're gonna spin the wheel. After every time we spin, we are going to get a whoever's name it lands on, they're going to be eliminated. Once we get down to the final two, that final spin, whoever it lands on will be eliminated, and the last person on the wheel will be the winner. In this waffle, we also have a second place prize. Get 50 some cash for second place and third place. Just a quick FYI, they have to be different people. So if your name's on the list, 3 times at the end, you don't win all 3 prizes. So I'll keep track. I'll be sure to screenshot once I get down to that. Those last few. But yeah, good luck. I wish there was more people to watch this live, but it is what it is. There is something to the whole, if I'm not present, I have better luck thing. So I don't know. I kind of think like that sometimes. We're gonna shuffle a few times to start. Once we shuffle the wheel to start, I don't shuffle again. So just something else to keep in mind. But here we go. We will get started. Usually I ask how many times chat wants me to shuffle. Since nobody's here, I'll just shuffle it for like 10 seconds. And we're good. All right, we're going to get started. Good luck again to everybody. I appreciate everybody that jumped in. Megazard EXSIR on the line. Yeah, good luck. Here we go. All right, first name out is Lokhua. And also for those that don't know, if you got multiple spots, I put a 2 or a 3, just to reference which spot it is. It also removes the possibility that I accidentally hit like remove all, because each entry is like a unique entry. All right, Scott. Claude. All right, Skeletons. I think you only got one spot, so thank you for jumping in. Appreciate it. And then for whoever's here, I'm not sure if you're Pokemon or One Piece, but my next waffle, I just took pictures for it today. I got a bunch of high end One Piece stuff. I'm gonna be doing 2 separate waffles, one for a bunch of SPs, including a silver buggy SP, which is pretty badass. And then I have a another lot, a Luffy lot, which I think will fill pretty quick. Includes OPO1, Luffy leader, pre-release leader, winner card, and also the PSA promo sealed. So that should be fun. I'll probably be posting it tomorrow. But yeah, we're moving right along. Got 49 names left on the wheel. Like I said, at 13 seconds of spin, this should take us, I don't know, maybe 10 minutes. But yep, apologies. You taking pre-claims? For which one? Look at that, rad man. You talk and your name gets landed on. Um, I haven't done the numbers to see how many spots I'm gonna have, but yeah, I know it'll be 2 separate ones. I'm gonna do all the SPs together, and then all of the Luffy cards together. Um, and the SP lot is like badass. You got all of the like the gold kind of etched SP styles. So we got Lucci. I think there's 2 Lucci. I tell you what, my phone's charging, so I don't have the pictures on me now. But I'll send it in the group once I'm done here. Yeah, I think I'm gonna post the buggy one first. The Luffy one is badass though because the pre-release winner is the yellow. I think it's the second Luffy leader that you could have. But yeah, um, you guys just hit me with that. I guess let me know how much you want to spend. But I think I'm gonna do it $20 a spot again. Um, $10 spots are good. It's just if people are only claiming one, then I need so many people to jump in to where like $20 spots just makes it a little easier. All right, Gomez, spot number 3 is gone. All right, yeah, we got 42 names left on the wheel. Soccer players, what's your Twitter handle? You guys always confuse me when your YouTube name is something completely different. And I think Claude is cooked, bro. 3 spots. I think they're. Oh no, he had 5 spots actually. So I think he's still good. The Groot stash. Your first spot is gone. Also, sorry I don't have any fancy fucking music in the background. Um, yeah, Franklin. Thank you for jumping in. It's one of your 2 spots. And Nick. Oh yeah, Nick for one of your spots. Also, if any of you guys listening right now are interested in any of the Black Label um SPs that I have a Ace from OPO8 and then the kid from OPO7. I haven't been like actively trying to move them, but I would be open to hearing if anybody's interested. The Rad Man, I think you got one more, buddy. Oh no, you only had 2. Did you only have no? You had 3, right? I think you had 3 spots. Sap, thank you for jumping in. Yeah, I forget because the Rad Man you had. I think you had 3 because Rad Collect had 2. It's like 2 people with similar usernames. Also, for anybody who was who remembers like maybe like a month ago now when I did that BGS 10 Raichu AR, the Japanese, and I did the free waffle, where you could claim 1 spot, and I opened it for like I don't know 10 minutes. Sorry about that. If you guys remember that, I'm looking for what I'm gonna do next for something like that, but I'm gonna do that again. I might do that in the next like day or two. That was really fun, something different, just to show love. Fernando, I think Fernando only got a snipe. Fernando wins a shit ton of waffles. Um, it's funny because I actually helped him sell a PC Pokemon Center celebrations ETB. I helped him waffle it maybe like I don't know 6 months ago, and then like a month ago he wins one from somebody else's waffle that he joined. It's like, what are the odds? It was meant to be that he never got rid of it to begin with. I think. All right, SAP. I think that was your second spot. Thank you for jumping in. Drunken Monkey. Also think that was your second spot. Got gone. Yeah, speaking of One Piece, I haven't found shit in stores last couple of days. I feel like they drop packs at set release and then they don't really replenish in between. At least like the big guys anyway. Have collects Gone. All right, we're down to 23 names left. Once we get down to like the last 12, I'll do a quick roll call for anybody who's still watching. I see that the Rad Man, you already left the group chat, so I think that means you got cooked already. Sorry about that, but name of the game. I do feel for everybody who does lose because obviously there can only be one winner. Sky King, sorry about that, buddy. Sky King joins almost every one of my waffles, so I appreciate you, bro. Shout out, Sky King. And Dick Root, that was your second spot, buddy. Thank you for jumping in. All right, down to our final 20. If you guys still see your name on the list, congratulations. Claude, number 2. Like I said, a final 12. I'll do a quick roll call, and once we get to the final 2, just a quick thing too is I'll multiply the spots so there's not just too big half of a wheel. That was feedback that I got from a few people that joined like a shit ton of waffles, and they said I guess to add to the drama, to just multiply makes it a little bit more fun. Kev collects. I think that was your second spot. Thank you for jumping in. Also, if I'm up for it, I'll probably be jumping on some 2K later today. I only play the rec, and I do not know how to green every release. So my 3-point shooting percentage isn't 70% like some of these other guys. But I have fun with it. So James, thank you for jumping in. I think that was your second spot already. I think you're cooked, buddy. All right, 14 names left. It's sweating time. See a few snipes still up there. I think at least 4 or 5 snipes are still on there. One of those snipes just got eliminated. Rad. I know Rad wanted me to let him know that was spot number 2. That was that last spot that opened up that he claimed. All right, 12. All right, my bad. I'll do roll call after this. Drunken Monkey, spot number 2 is gone. All right, so on the wheel we have Jonathan, Harahuchi, Eugene has 2 spots. Cosmos, Claude, Cloyd, Stanio, Scotty, Tamu, and Scotty. Scotty actually has 2 spots left. But yeah, good luck, everybody. And the bad luck I having 2 spots back to back. Eugene, one of your spots is gone. All right, it looks like the final 10. Scotty's the only one with multiple spots. Everybody else has 1. So, oh, look at that. Bad luck. Eugene, back to back spots gone. The final 9. Claude, thank you for jumping in, buddy. 8 left. I think 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 of these are snipes, by the way. Cloyd, you got close. And again, I think it hurts more to get this far and get eliminated now. Hurts less to get eliminated when there's still like 40 names on the wheel. But all right, one of Scotty's final 2. So look, the final 6. Everybody has 1 spot left. So here we go. Stanio, my guy, you are gone. And remember, I'll be jotting down the top 3 names because there's prizes for each. But obviously, you want to be one of the final. Yeah, you really want to be the final winner. But even second place is not bad here. All right, here we go. Four names left. And Tam Vu, spot number 3 is done. All right, so here we have the last three. We have Harahuchi, Cosmos, Holofoil, and Scotty Yadig. Good luck, everybody. GG's in the chat right now. The next person that lands on will be the third place $20 winner. Here we go. Harahuchi. All right, Hara. Sorry you couldn't make it to the end. You came pretty far. All things being all things, you at least get your entry back, so that helps. Let me just write this down real quick since my phone is charging. So third, all right, guys, we are down to our final two. We have Cosmos, Holofoil, and Scotty. This is where, like I said, I'll just do a quick little copy and paste. All this is doing is making each spot smaller. Do it a few more times. All right, there we go. And then I'll also increase the spin for this one to, let's do like 29 seconds. All right. Good luck to both Cosmos and Scotty. Remember the name that lands on this spin will be the second place winner, and then the last name on the wheel will be the winner. Good luck, y'all. Slowing down. It looks like. Let's see if it keeps going. I don't think it is. And there it is, guys. Cosmos comes in with the second place win, and first place, Scotty Yadig. GG's, everybody. Thanks again for everybody that jumped in. I will catch you guys later.